review. Mac review.
Sneaky, sneaky.
What's going on, people on YouTube? Sneaky. All right, so today we are gonna do a double review on two shoes. And for those of you guys who don't know what M.A.C.C review is, I'm pretty sure all of you guys do not know what M.A.C.C review is. M.A.C.C review is an acronym for materials, aesthetics, comfort, and cost. That's what we're gonna be doing from this day forth to all of my future reviews on other shoes. It will be a M.A.C.C review. So, all right, so the first shoe that we are going to be reviewing will be the M.A.C.C 270 React in the Bauhaus colorway. Now, I know these guys released like, I think 2 to 3 months ago, and I've been wearing these ever since as much as I can. So, you know, look at this, man. Look at this. It's pretty dirty. You know, put some miles on it. So yeah, you know, we're gonna review it, tell you guys how I feel about it. So let's get started. Now, as for the materials on these shoes, well, okay, first of all, let's talk about the good parts of the shoe. Now, we got React as the midsole, and also we got that big, thick, air unit at the heel. But on the upper though, you know, it's kind of not like looking really good for the upper on these shoes because, you know, I mean, it looks good. You have, you know, panels of different layers of materials. You got, you know, your fused materials here on the lateral and on the medial side. But for the most part, around the heel, around the mud guard, you have this felt-like material. It's very similar to the materials that is used on the Element React 55s, and you know, you kind of have this I don't know what this is like. It feels like it's kind of ripstop or some form of nylon material, and you know, it feels kind of cheap, man. You know, that's what it is. It feels kind of cheap, but you know, it does work. I mean, it's light. It is actually comfortable, but it's not as, you know, like stretchy as you know, Flyknit or mesh, but you know, it does the job. But materials on these shoes, other than of course we have, you know, the awesome React midsole and the M.A.C.C seal, I'm gonna have to give the materials on these shoes a 7 out of 10. All right, moving along. As for the aesthetics of the shoe, oh man, as you guys know, I really love, you know, overlay of patterns on a shoe. I really love it when a shoe looks very retro, especially the colorway. And the colorway on these shoes look, like I said, looks very retro. So that's gonna bump up the score on these. Also, I just love the marriage between retro design with, you know, present materials, which is obviously the React midsole. So I mean, come on guys, look at the aesthetics on these shoes. I mean, the aerodynamics, the colorway, really, it's really pretty much, you know, the colorway and the overlay of materials that really, you know, really got me to really like the shoe a lot. I mean, and also look at that heel. Look at that heel, man. Look at that M.A.C.C seal at the back. It's just, you know, it's just an eye catcher, man. And because of that, you know, colorway wise, overall aesthetics of the shoe, man, I'm gonna have to give it 10 out of 10. Not kidding, it's really a 10 out of 10 though. It was really nice. All right, as for the comfort side of things on these shoes, one thing that you will instantly notice the moment you put these shoes on foot is that you're going to feel like you're like 2 inches taller than your normal height, because that heel cushion at the back will definitely give you a lift off the ground. And also you know, the midsole on the forefoot, you know, you got a big amount of React midsole right there. So definitely, you know, you're gonna feel that lift off the ground. And also, I got these true to size, which is a size 9. You know, if you got narrow feet like me, go true to size. I think it's gonna be, you know, comfortable for you. But if not, if you guys got wide feet, you can probably go, you know, half size up or a full size up. You know, it depends on your fancy. But I went true to size on mine. It was okay. You know, going true to size on these was okay. But comfort on these shoes, you know, it's not like the most comfortable shoes like the other shoes that, you know, Nike has put out. But however, it is fairly comfortable. It's just fairly comfortable. It's just that, you know, whenever you walk like heel to toe on these shoes, you just definitely feel that big clump of you know, Air Max bubble at the heel. And it's kind of like, it's kind of fatiguing for the foot. Like, it fatigues my foot, you know, whenever I walk heel to toe on these shoes, in a way, you know, because I kind of feel like I'm a bit unstable with the shoe, since, you know, I'm pretty high off the ground. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but that's how I feel about the shoe. But as for the upper, like I said, you know, the upper on these shoes, you know, it's light material. It does the job. Okay, it does the job. It's very light on your foot, and for that, I'm gonna have to give the comfort on these shoes an 8 out of 10. Now moving on, at the cost of these shoes, these retailed for about $180. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna put it up here on the screen, but yeah, I think these were 180 bucks, man. Yeah, for, you know, for the cost, $180. What are you getting at? You know what I mean? What are you getting for 180 bucks? I mean, you're getting React foam. You're getting, you know, the 270 heel unit. You got a nice colorway, and awesome aesthetics on the shoe, since, you know, it's a new model. But, you know, overall, I'm not really sure if the 180 is worth it. Maybe if it was around 160, 150, would have done way better. But 180 is kind of too steep for what you're getting at. So for that, I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10 for the cost on the shoe. Next up, we got the, what's this again? It's the Legacy 312 Low in the Chicago colorway. As for the materials on these shoes, well, it's very inconsistent. And what I mean by inconsistent is that the leather on top of these shoes are, you know, some are decent leather, and some of the leather on these shoes are shit. Like, for example, the good leather on these shoes would probably be on top of the toe box, or, you know, the mud guard, and you know, this side panel right here and this side panel right here. These are okay leather. Also including the leather on the elephant print. You know, the leather there feels okay. But as the leather that you see on the side panel, where the swooshes, where the eyelets are, the medial and the lateral, they're crappy, man. I mean, like, they're like the type of leather that feels like plastic, like it's totally shit. But, you know, you got this, you know, rubber strap. I forgot which shoe this came from. Bruh. But yeah, man, materials on these, I'm gonna give that a 7. I'm giving it a 7. You know, it's okay. You know, it's okay. Now, as for the aesthetics on these shoes, you know, some of you guys will love it, some of you guys will hate it. I personally do love it. I just love the, you know, the combination of you know, the amalgamation, abomination of things that is on the shoe. You got 3 shoes that is going on that's going on for these shoes, and I love it, man. I mean, the highs, the 312 highs, they were okay, man. But when they came out with the lows, especially in the bread colorway and in this colorway, I was like, dude, they look way better there with the lows. And I really love how they put that strap there. Though I didn't like connect it because I just didn't like it. Yeah, but so it kind of flaps around whenever I walk. But I don't know, it just adds to that aesthetic look of the shoe. And overall, man, I just love how it looks, especially when it's on feet. It looks 10 times better when it's on feet. And for that, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 for the aesthetics on these shoes. Moving on to comfort of these shoes. Obviously we have the Jordan 3 midsole, so it's going to feel very similar to a Jordan 3. However, the upper is a Jordan 1. And look, man, it's okay. It's okay on foot. I have the lacing fairly loose, and I don't even put the strap on the shoe. So the comfort on these, man, look, I can wear these all day and no problem. My feet aren't gonna hurt. I actually prefer walking on these all day than the M.A.C.C 270 React. I don't know, I just feel more stable on these. Yeah, man, but as for comfort, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Tomorrow.
These guys cost 130 bucks, and definitely, like, for its price point, with how it looks, the materials that you're getting, it's fair. It's fair. Okay, 130 bucks for these shoes is a decent price, and I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. Anyways, guys, that is it for me today. That is my double review on those two sneakers. Bye. See you guys on the next video.
Got it!